Wakey, wakey. It's time to see if we can solve your existential journey. Oh, there's a book here on the floor. What does it say?
Yes. Maybe I'll go with Christian. In America, freedom is more than just a word. Not like here. But such a journey would be expensive. What? You want to come with me? I don't think America is for you. You take after Father too much. Hey, there's no need to get mad. Hey!
Paul wanted to come with us. The land of the free. Ah. Luftwaffe. You almost fixed it now.
Dear Paul, the front is eating us alive here in Flanders. And what's left of us, the rats and the lice take too. I pray every day for this war to be over, before the next wave of German heroes is burned to ashes in this madness. Please reply, just this once at least. Your brother.
Yeah, they don't seem to be on a good note at this point in time. Graduation diploma. This is to certify that Paul von Schmidt has graduated the Prussian Military Cadet Academy with flying colors as of April 1916. So really puts his heart and soul into this to make father and grandfather proud. Hereby recommended for the officer fast track in aid of the war effort. Oh, the storm is getting really rough. Perhaps symbolizing the relationship with Paul at this time. The great general. So I suppose this is our grandfather then, now that we look back to this. Oh, our brother's room is open. Lots of electrical disturbance. There's a lot of emotion and spiritual energy when it comes to our brother. Is that a... Oh, that's the general's hat. Oh! Distorted voice screams. Your brother's room is locked, but you're sure you saw something. It can't be him, can it? It could be our brother. Takes after grandfather. Oh! Okay. That's quite a malfunction, or traction, or what you want to call this. An elevator up to the attic. It must be new. Yeah. You didn't alter your statement there. There's no one in it. Just a wheelchair. So this voice is still coming from the attic, I suppose. There's a key in here. The key to the storage room. Storage, where was that again? Oh, Jesus! Can I touch this without being electrocuted? That was an emergency button. Notfall. Oh, yeah. Not the place where you want to be right now. Up, up. Limit check. Nothing broken. Oh, this humming thing that always comes when we seemingly change a complete set of scenery, as if we go into a different world. Oh, and there we go. Is this our actual base? This is our basement. Okay. I thought I was in a bunker somewhere. Matches. This elevator is so dangerous. I'm glad we didn't use it before. Sobbing and crying in the background. A little bit of... Oh! And a wheelchair. Why is this in the wheelchair? Oh. Ah. Uh-huh.
Wake up. You need to wake up. You need to come back.
Are we in a coma? And they're by the bedside. Except when we hear cries and so as well. We need to wake up. Going from dream to dream. But we cannot wake up. So it gives hope that we are actually alive. But can we wake up? Will our body let us wake up? Or are we doomed to forever be in a coma? A wine cellar. Among other things. What's wrong with the power here? Okay, I remember there was crying coming from this door over here. So this is the storage, okay. Yeah, this is where our father experimented, wasn't it? And now the ambience just died down. What does this... Okay, that always gets me. That always gets me. There. There. So, what does this memory have in store for us? What is this for a puzzle? So what if we go here and just push this shut here? Won't budge, okay. Yes, that statue again. The alchemy. Our father as a scientist. Needle and thread, skin and hair. You feel a little sick. What's with this voodoo magic?
I know I cannot ask you for both. I want Johannes to live. I have chosen him. Please accept Paul into your heavenly kingdom. He is a good boy. I cut off the cuckoo's flesh as I cut off its life, so that Johannes may live in its stead. Please, dear Lord, come to my aid and bring back my Johannes.
Excuse me. In my confusion of this being Johannes or Paul, I settled mostly on Johannes now, and now I suppose for a good reason. Were we originally Paul, and Johannes died, because we know Johannes was the one at the start who seemingly died, did our mother do some sort of voodoo mojo so that we inherited Paul's body? She summoned Johannes's spirit here with the puppet and everything, and then made us to be Paul in a way, but we're really Johannes. Am I making any sense? And when the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her and said to her, "Do not weep." Then he came up and touched the bier, and the bearer stood still. And he said, "Young man, there's no need to feel down." I'm sorry. "Young man, I say to you, arise." And the dead man sat up and began to speak, and Jesus gave him to his mother. From Luke in the Bible. The Virgin Mary, she looks sad. Are you also a maiden of sorrow? Let's see if I could. Not even this way, okay. There's a clump of hair stitching out of the case. Is there a body in here? Is that Paul's body or something? So that's the heater over there. A light for potentially Paul. Why not budge? What's in here? Oh, I can actually open. Okay. Oh, that's attached to someone or something. Oh my God! Oh, panic! Don't panic! No panic! No panic! Don't struggle with the spacebar and everything. It's just a puppet. The key to the blue door. You have found the key to the blue door. Imagine if this is what we walk around as. The dummy looks at you in surprise. Yeah, you didn't expect to fall out there, did you? Okay. I'm sorry for that roadkill there, sir. I read cries just as I just... sorry. Very well. Object of study. Skulls from German Southwest Africa for further scientific investigation. Recommended for use as objects of study. Oh, why you want to find out if humans can be segregated into race and all? Because that was apparently a Second World War thing. Falsely believing that there are races in humankind at this point in time. Shipping companies note, please expect the Great General's cases and boxes around midday on Friday, June 7th. Our forwarding agent will collect the goods from the steamboat in the port of Hamburg 1 day prior to this. The International Port of Hamburg. Following delivery, my staff will remain at your disposal in order to carry all the goods you do not need in your house itself down to the desired area of your basement. I shall send you our invoice upon completion of the work. I wish your father, General von Schmidt, a speedy recovery. I don't think he ever recovered. Bergman und Söhne Shipping. Yeah, let me see this again. Suppose this is the very old fuse box, so to speak. Okay, we probably will need to. No? Do we just yoink this? Is that it? Oh, that is it. Okay. Thought I had to fill this as well. So, what have we here? A label from the shipping company. The cases have come a long way. What is it with these cases again? The goods that you do not need in your house. But why? To save space? Okay, let's see, we have key to the blue door. The blue door? Oh, God damn it, this door. I give up. I give up. Blue door, where was... Oh! I heard 2 steps. 2 steps. Jesus, don't do this to me. No man would paint something so warped. You feel sick. You feel sick because it's a memory about to arise. Okay. Alright. We restored power at least. I suppose the objectives say find a blue door. Find a way out of the basement. Well, that would be up here. Oh! Okay, that wasn't steps, that was a zapping. Harry, I've reached the top. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Why has this been barricaded? Barricaded very much. Oh, I can go here now. This was locked earlier. Spiraling up in this menace we shall go. At least I think this was locked earlier, wasn't it? The factory. Dated May 20th, 1906. Carl von Schmidt, Co-Paint Factories, evades bankruptcy. That was my father's company, wasn't it? The Berlin-based company, which specializes in the production of chemical substances, there we go, for medical and industrial use, has been saved from bankruptcy by an injection, pun intended, I suppose, of private funds from owner Carl von Schmidt. But why, like paint, I can assume chemicals, yes, but what does that have to do with medical and industrial stuff? Shouldn't you call it something else at this point? I mean, I know he branched off, sort of. Investments from partners were surprisingly thin on the ground when Carl von Schmidt and co., leading chemists, were poached by a competitor in Wuppertal. Carl von Schmidt is the son of famous Prussian General Lothar von Schmidt. The investment of private funds has saved the jobs of 350 employees at the company's Berlin's premises. Whether this money can secure the enterprise's future, however, remains to be seen. God, I hope my voice isn't too bad. Oh my god, that's a big... Oh, it looks more like a treasure chest at this point. It's tipped over. Bam! Ah, this only goes one way. Okay. This light flickering on and off sounds so scary sometimes. Where did you come from? Oh, the barbed wire. That's not supposed to be there at all. I suppose the blue... Okay, this is the blue door, yeah. Paul's room. The thudding again. Ugh. That was maybe the walkie-talkie, so to speak, in the closet. Hey, there. Yeah, there.
I couldn't sleep. I had a bad dream. A really bad one.
So that's why we were breathing heavily back then. As opposed to the same member. Oh my.
Not ever. This is my home. Oh, now I get it. That's what it's about. You're still mad about what happened in the attic, aren't you? I should have known.
I don't like that it says you.
Of course. Now I understand. Now it all makes sense. Yes, you traitor.
What does it say?
Get
You.
out of here, you damn traitor. You're just bitter as I needed, and you didn't. Get out. Go on. I hope you die out there.
Is that sort of Paul coming back to life and we're fighting over the same body or something? I don't like that it said you. And I also like that there's a door between our rooms and still with it this little can thing.
Those who gaze at Mother's tree are the same, and yet not so. One I told in confidence, you see, a secret that I know. The keeper of my secret has a mouth like spring awakening, wings like resurrection, eyes like the self.
Oh, I'm confused. I'm confused. Oh, that would be the little inside garden, isn't it? The garden. This picture reminds you of your childhood. Aw. Bam! I kicked that, didn't I? Okay, let's take this one first.
Dear Father, you have disowned me not because of that night in the attic, but because I am a rebel within the confines of this family. If you had dared rebel against your own father, you could have spared Mother much pain and torture. Your only loyalty is to a dead man. This house is under the rule of the dead. His spirit pervades every stone. I am packing and moving out. Soon you shall be rid of me. I would rather go to war than return to this accursed house. Johannes, July 1914.
Is this like one of the very early notes? Because yeah, that has to be a very early note. Because he went to war once, not twice, I think. Let's see if I can. The dove and the war. We kept pitting doves when we were on duty. Oh, there, Johannes. Once the war is over, we shall finally get our exhibition, and it shall be more beautiful than ever. I have received your sketches for our poster campaign in support of our soldiers. Christian will love them too. Who is Christian? Who is Christian? Some sort of art pal in the fields or so. I cannot wait for the next time I see the two of you and Rudy. There's so much I want to share with you. I have seen so much on my way to the front, but for now, letters will have to do. Take care of yourself, soldier. Otherwise, I'll have to come over there and stitch you back together again. I am to be deployed as a nurse within the next few days. Yours, Teresa. Is that like a girlfriend? Yours, Teresa. God, this thing. Oh. It's been oiled too much. There's the one that I brought this from home. So I never painted it in my spare time there. I brought it. Die Blaue Taube. Flyer exhibition. The artist collective The Blue Dove invites you to Berlin Canvases, an exhibition by local artists in word, image, and sculpture at the cafe in Scheunenviertel, July 30th, to September 15, 1914. Painting, Spring Awakening, 22. He wasn't smiling the night you saw the two of them together. Who? Paul? Christian? Take? I suppose we'll take this, yeah? Okay. I shall call this the one without the shirt. I suppose that shall be it for here. I'm gonna head out from this slightly haunted room. I give up. I give up. Okay. Shall we go to the attic then? Collect Johannes's paintings and uncover their secrets. So I collect all of them. I remember there were, like, this reminds me of the cattle puzzle. So I have to go downstairs then. I remember there was one towards my grandfather's lounge. You want to destroy the painting? Burn it to cinders. It's their memories you want to keep buried. Yeah, there you go. That's basically what I said. Is this someone who tries to climb a fence and gets stabbed while failing? Or is that barbed wire? There has been a number of impressions from barbed wire. Can I ride the elevator? A better question is, should I? After how it treated me. No, I'm... Well, it can't fall down again, it's already down. What about the main hall? I can enter here. Oh my goodness, okay. It's just a vivid hallucination of fallen men during the war. It's in the middle of the table. I was looking up for some reason. Okay, careful, don't step here on any of them. Repeat. A repeat of, oh my god, it's screaming in the background. Okay, let's have a look here then.
Blue Dove Berlin. Having been called to arms to protect the fatherland, the following beloved members of our association did suffer heroic deaths in the fall of 1914, in faithful fulfillment of their duty. Teresa Gauweil, author and nurse. Rudi Meyer, author. Christian Mertens, painter and salesman. Konrad Bonhart, poet and accountant. Deeply saddened, we mourn the loss of our comrades in the fight for justice and freedom. The Blue Dove will honor their memory and their work. May they rest in peace, far from home and in foreign soil.
I suppose this whole war must tear you to pieces more than under normal circumstances, if only for the simple fact that you get so close to people and you see how quickly they can be torn away from this world. How many and how quickly. And I suppose that's something that most of us never will get to see and feel and realize just... let's go on. This is not a room for me to be in. So I felt like the Grim Reaper was knocking at a window. Okay, door was half open. We have been invited in. There's one of the pictures. The one that I was homing beaconed into. It's a new note. This is the same one that I had, yeah. Hey, you're a big one, aren't you? Him. Father. Okay, I won't pick you up. God, don't do that with the ambience. But there was a picture that showed the garden. Maybe that means that the garden is the next place to find a picture. Oh! Closed in barbed wire. Yeah, bitte.
Come back. You're dreaming. Can you hear me?
Okay, so not only are we following up on the comatose explanation or theory, but we are probably like shaking a bit in bed, fighting the dream, being scared, moaning. And like, you're dreaming, wake up, it's okay. Please come back. Maybe come back in a sense like you're slowly losing yourself. That's an awkward placement of the bench. It's like, I'm about to die. I'm about to give up on life, and then I can come back. Self. 8. He looks at you sadly, as if he knew what fate had in store. So since it's that self, does this mean me, maybe? With the eyes closed, because we are in a constant dreamlike state. Pick you up? What have we here? Resurrection 4. You never liked this picture. So resurrection, as in we are now in Paul's body. I mean, it's very far-fetched. Also, was that supposed to be a phoenix or so? Oh, we can go up. Okay. Always when I'm about to turn around, there's a loud thud, a loud conclusion, a loud jump scare piano. What's with the light? It's just a reflection from the garden itself, I suppose.
They have found my Johannes. My heart is bursting with joy.
Oh boy.
He is already in Lübeck and will be here soon. I have cleaned the large attic room so he may be made comfortable. I shall buy paints and canvases for him. My Johannes is coming home.
Ah, yeah, and cue the start of the game. After the prologue, when she had a go at the father, I was like, I want Johannes. That is not Johannes. Because it's not in the state that she expected me to be in, I suppose. Now, what do we have here? Letter from hospital. Illegible, to inform you that your son, Johannes from Schnitt, is alive and has been discharged from military service as a war invalid. Which is something that it didn't easily do back then, I suppose. Until now, his physical condition has necessitated long-term medical care at Reserve Military Hospital 3 in Lübeck. Your son can be taken into your care in 2 weeks' time. September 2nd, 1918. If rest is eligible. Probably like if you are able to, because he won't be in much of a state to welcome home, so to speak. Yeah. I suppose that will be quite a shock. Like, that's maybe why we see all the canvases there as well, because sometimes maybe we manage to open our eyes and look around and we see the canvases that are surrounding us, and now we picture them everywhere as we walk. Again, it's probably just very, how do I say it? Very far-fetched. But you know, I live for far-fetched. And there is grandfather's lounge. Just said lounge. There was a big piano thud. Alpha. You believed yourself to be an alpha. Lothar. Or whatever you were called. Lothar, I think. Delta. Why unlocked? Any paintings in here? No paintings. We shall close. There we go. Before we continue, let's have a look. Another painting we don't want to remember. Oh, it's from him here. Or is that Our Father? Yeah, it's Our Father. He doesn't even dare cross your path. What does that mean? And that's a very black mist around it, as if it's like a bad memory. I wonder what's here. It has a very fancy coat of arms. Maybe grandfather's personal resting chambers. Well, he said that he would finance his son's, as in Our Father's, house, but he seemed to live here himself. God, how foggy it seems here. The bodies are gone. God, it looks like a human. Become one with the horse. There's just something very eerie about this baby doll facing the wall. So mysterious. Cannot see the face. Oh my god. I just noticed there's lots of skulls there. Right next to the note that talks about the skulls from German Southwest Africa. Yeah. What's this note then? Send them home. You're right, Johannes. Teresa and I have decided to help you once the war is over. We'll liberate the skulls from your parents' basement and send the crate back. It's the least we can do after everything our fathers and forefathers did to them. Let us hope they can find peace in the soil of their homeland. Rudi. Why were those skulls there? Like for trophies or so? A sick grandfather. He's sick in the head. So I can move this ladder. To what end? Oh, there's a phone here. I wasn't here. I just entered through there, but I didn't enter here. Oh, wow. Is this gonna lead me up to the attic?
Wake up, soldier. Soldier! You need to come back. You need to finish it.
Finish what?
October 5th, 1918. I refused to go up to the attic. The wailing and clattering alone is unbearable. And the smell.
What? I mean, you had skulls in the basement. So maybe you have something equally grotesque up there. Huh? Oh, there we go. I thought you completely refused. Oh, I suppose we don't have what it takes. We need to find a key for that. But where will the last few paintings be? Right, there's, I can interact with this over there for some reason. So there is a point to move the slider back and forth. I was wondering about that. Oh. Yep. There was always something about you. You don't see anything special. Okay, there is something in the mouth of this other one. It's just a different... No, there is something. What is that? Hello. Aha. Okay. Well, the objectives say, wait, find the code for a log. But it said something about finding the secrets about the painting as well. 2284. 2284. Just chronological like this. 2. That's so weird. 84. Oh. How about 2. Right. Hey, what? That was the most random thing ever. Okay, well, sure, you know, when you run around in this comatose experience for long enough, then I guess you, even the deepest of coma patients, find solutions. I found the key to the attic. Well, okay then. So, this attic where there's something potentially rotting. I'm a little bit afraid. Is that for hair? That is for hair.